Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show to recap Game 2 of a 3-game series. The New York Mets beat the San Francisco Giants 12-6. The offense finally wakes up for the New York Mets. Nemo, Lindor, Alonso, even Brett Baty at the bottom of the lineup had a good day getting on base. 3 times? But I mean, Soto was only 1 for 5, but you've wanted Lindor and Alonso to, step up, to the top 4 in that lineup. They stepped up. Brandon Nemo had 3 hits and drove in 3 runs. So a 10 RBI outburst. Or how many can they combine for? Yeah, a combined 10 RBIs from Alonso, Nemo, and Lindor. Desperately needed. By them Kodai Senga, though, they still didn't have a starter go more than 5 innings. Or hell, even get to the 6th to get through 6 innings. Kodai Senga only got through the 4th inning. The only pitcher they have that can do that, they can get through like 6 or 7 innings, is David Peterson. The positive is you got your offense going here. Can you keep it consistent? That, we'll see. But Kodai Senga, nope. 4 innings, 5 hits, 4 earned runs, 3 walks, 4 strikeouts for Kodai Senga. Another struggling start. His ERA now up to a 2.31, which isn't bad, but he's just a bad man. 3 innings, 4 runs, 5 innings, 3 runs, 4 innings, 4 runs. The last 3 starts, he's gave up 3+ runs, and he hasn't went past 5 innings. And they're fortunate that their offense was damn good today because they didn't really have to use, their top bullpen arms, obviously. I mean, they used Gregory Soto and Tyler Rogers, 2 guys from the trading deadline. But Kodai Senga still needs... He just hasn't been able to consistently go a lot of innings. But, there's a stat here we find about Kodai Senga, how his first starts, but before the injury he suffered, was something with his hamstring. I'll find it here. Pre-injury, he had a 1.47 ERA, a 10.6 percentage walk, 10.6 walk percentage, 4 homers and 73 innings. Post-injury, he has an ERA of 6, a 17 walk percentage, and then 4 homers and 15 innings. It's just he's not been the same since the injury. I think it's kind of he's not the same since the injury, and he was due for a little regression. But it's just the command is just off, and he's giving up the homers. That's just not a key for success. They're lucky the offense showed up today. But with Kodai Senga, it's just a bunch of non-competitive pitches, and he's been giving up homers the last few starts. But their bullpen showed up, but so did the offense. Reed Garrett, 1.1 innings, no hits, no runs, no walks, 1 strikeout. Gregory Soto, 0.2 innings, 1 hit, no runs, no walks, 2 strikeouts. Tyler Rogers, 1 inning, 1 hit, no runs, no walks, no strikeouts. Brooks Raley, 1 inning, 1 hit, no runs, no walks, no strikeouts. And Rico Garcia, he just got DFA'd. He goes 1 inning, 2 hits, 2 runs, no walks, 1 strikeouts. Actually been pretty good for the Mets this season, and they DFA'd him. I don't get it. But yeah, the Mets bullpen I thought was pretty good, from Garrett to Soto to Rogers to Raley. For the Giants, Kai Wei Tang. I think he just got recalled from the minor leagues. He goes 3.1 innings, 4 hits, 5 earned runs, 3 walks, 4 strikeouts. So, yeah, he got lit up in those 3.1 innings out of the pen. Matt Gage, 1.2 innings, 2 hits, no runs, no walks, 1 strikeout. Spencer Bivens, 1 inning, 3 hits, 2 runs, 1 walk, no strikeouts. And Tristan Beck, 2 innings, 4 hits, 5 runs, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. Dude has an ERA of almost 6. Their bullpen sucked. And this basically was a bullpen game. Besides Matt Gage, the other 3 guys gave up 2+ runs. But let's go over the offenses. Mets, 13 hits, 12 runs, 3 in the first, 2 in the fourth, 2 in the sixth. 4 in the 7th and 1 in the 8th. 13 hits, 12 runs, no errors. They improved to 63 and 48. The Giants, 10 hits, 6 runs, 1 error. 1 in the 2nd, 2 in the 3rd, 1 in the 4th, and 2 in the 9th. They dropped to 55 and 56. Ramos 1 for 5, Devers 1 for 4, Adames 1 for 5, 2 RBIs, Chapman 0 for 2, 2 walks, Smith 1 for 4, 2 RBIs and a homer, Schmidt 2 for 4, Lee 2 for 3, Kisner 0 for 3 and a walk, and McRae 2 for 4 and a RBI. For the Mets, Nimmo 3 for 4, 3 RBIs, scored 2 runs. Lindor 3 for 4, walk, 4 RBIs. Soto 1 for 5, Alonso 2 for 4, walk, 3 RBIs and a homer. McNeil 1 for 5 and an RBI. Mauricio 0 for 4 and a walk. Mullins 1 for 4, scored 2 runs. Alvarez 1 for 4. How about Brett Beatty? 1 for 2, 2 walks, scored 3 runs. Great plate appearances by Brett Beatty in this one. So through this game, the Mets, scored 3 in the bottom first to take a 3-run lead. But here come the Giants. They score 1 in the 2nd to make it 3-1, and then 2 to tie the game. And then they take a 4-3 lead, but then they give it back. They give 2 in the bottom of the 4th to make it 5-4. 2 in the 6th, 7-4, and then 11-4, 12-4, and they score 2 runs on top of the 9th to make it a 6-run loss. So your scoring summary. Bottom of the 1st, Alonso, 3-run homer. Top of the 2nd, McRae, grounded to a double play, scores a run. Top of the 3rd, Smith, homers. Top of the 4th, McRae, singles. Bottom of the 4th, Nimmo, single. Lindor, single. Infield single, to be specific. Bottom of the 6th, Nimmo, single. Lindor, single, scores 2. Bottom of the 7th, Nimmo, singles. Lindor, doubles, and in a wild pitch. Bottom of the 8th, McNeil grounded out, scoring a run. Top of the 9th, Adames with a 2-run homer, and scored 12-6. So, rubber match tomorrow. These teams have even up. First 2 games of this 3-game series. Tomorrow it will be Carson Hunt and Frankie Montas for the final game of this 3-game set. So, that's really all I got to say here. Next time out. Peace.